You know, Gary, I think I found my calling.
Well,
I think I should be striking actually.
well, I'll just say you're getting good at it,
All
right?
right, 7:18, I'll entertain a motion to enter back into regular session.
Make a motion.
Councilman Rhodes, Councilwoman Dennison, all those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries. At this time, I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes of the October 28, 2024 Common Council meeting.
So moved. Oh, was I at that?
No, you don't have to abstain.
So moved.
Second.
Councilman Oni, second by Councilman Rhodes. Any discussion?
I abstain.
2 abstentions. All in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? The motion carries. Just counting the seats there. Okay. We have to address some executive session material. At this point in time, I will turn this over to our Corporation Counsel, Will Frank.
Thank you, Mayor. First, would someone like to make a motion to authorize the mayor to execute all settlement documents forwarded from our insurance company attorneys with respect to settling the personal injury matter related to the Tri-State Bridge accident?
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Councilman at-large Hockenberry, second by Councilman Vigrillo. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries.
Okay. Second motion that we request is a motion to authorize the mayor to execute all settlement documents, including a release with respect to the vehicle accident that damaged the city's bathhouse, with Geico tendering the motorist's policy amount of $25,000 to reimburse the village of the city for damages.
So moved.
Second.
Councilman at-large Hockenberry, second by Councilman Rhodes. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? That motion carries.
That's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you, sir. Councilman Vigrillo.
Okay, under the executive session materials, I'd like to make a motion for the mayor to execute and sign a stipulation of agreement concerning the termination of employee number 0358.
Second.
Second by Councilman Oni. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries. Okay, I have a resolution I'm going to read off here. Be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Port Jervis that Michael Washington be appointed as Human Resources Director effective December 3rd, 2024, in accordance with agreements between the City and Mr. Washington. And a copy of the agreement shall be on file with the City Clerk, and I would also like to make this subject to a satisfactory background check performed.
Make that a motion.
I'll second.
Motion by Councilman Rhodes, second by Councilwoman Dennison. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries. Okay, moving on to regular business. Code Committee, Councilman Vigrillo.
Thank you, Mayor. Code Committee has not met since the last council meeting, and their next meeting we will have it scheduled for December the 4th. And that's it for code. Under police, the police committee met on November 21st here in council chambers. I have a couple motions to make coming out of there. First, I would request or make a motion to hire Matthew Cole as a part-time dispatcher, effective November 26th, 2024.
Second.
Okay,
That was close, I don't know.
that was close. We're gonna give it a
I'll defer.
Councilman Rhodes. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries. You have to do a dance-off next time.
I defer.
The second matter deals with the Port Jervis Police Department's agreements with Orange County and Stop DWI program. I'll read a motion off. Here be it resolved that the Common Council of the City of Port Jervis hereby authorizes the mayor or his designee to sign an intermunicipal agreement on behalf of the city associated with the 2024/2025 Orange County Stop DWI program, subject to the final review by the Corporation Council. I'll make that motion.
Second.
Councilwoman Fuller. Second by Councilwoman Fuller. Any discussion?
Yes, Mr. Mayor, just for the record, under this particular version of the Stop DWI contract, the city will be getting $3,000 for the Stop DWI High Visibility Program. I reviewed the, excuse me, I reviewed the agreement and it is satisfactory in all respects.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Port Jervis.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries.
The police department would like me to announce on Saturday, December 21st, between the hours of 12:30 and 5 p.m., the Santa Tour will be coming back to the city of Port Jervis. It's conducted in partnership with the city of Port Jervis, the police department, PVA, the fire department, and the outdoor club of Port Jervis. And I would make a motion to set that date and time.
Second.
Second by Councilman Oni. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries.
And I'd like to be the first to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. And while we're under police, while you're sitting with your families, take a moment to be thankful for all the people who, whether they're working or deployed, can't be there with their families. And just remember them as you're sitting and enjoying your family. Thank you.
Okay. Recreation, Councilman Oni.
Did I miss something? Thought you skipped over.
Gotcha, buddy.
Thank you, Mayor. I'm gonna read this report. The Youth Center Recreation Room is now open from 2 to 6, Monday through Friday. The room scheduled this week will be as follows: November 26th, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., closed November 27th. Picnic tables, swings, tennis nets, and most garbage cans have been removed from the parks for the season. We have left a minimum number of garbage cans in each park. Elks Brox Park vehicle gate remains closed for vehicle traffic. We will reopen as soon as possible. Thank you for your understanding and cooperation. The 6th annual Port Polar Plunge is scheduled for January 11th at 9 a.m. at West End Beach. Take a plunge in the Delaware River on Saturday, January 11th to help raise money for the Special Operations Team of the Port Jervis Fire Department. Plunge time is 9 a.m. Registration fee is $25, or you can get family, friends, and co-workers, etc. to pledge for you. Entertainment by DJ Drew. Fire pits and warming, changing tents will be on site. I'm sure they're going to be needed. Register online at runsignup.com, Port Polar Plunge. Bus trip to New Jersey Devils versus Philadelphia Flyers hockey game on Saturday, January 18th. Game time is 12:30 p.m. Cost for the charter bus and game ticket is $140 per person. Bus leaves port at 10:15 a.m. Limited tickets are available. There is no Recreation Commission meeting scheduled for December, and the next Recreation meeting is scheduled for Wednesday, January 8th at 6:15 at the Youth Center. And that's all, Mayor.
All right, thank you. Finance, Councilwoman Fuller.
Thank you, Mayor. We do have bills to be paid from the general fund, $1,169,526.09. From the water fund, $66,701.97. From the sewer fund, $15,251.93. From the capital fund, $12,466.19. And from trust and agency, $70,048.77. For a total of $1,333,994.95. Some larger items to note from the general water and sewer funds: New York State Employee Health Insurance for $314,667.73. Orange County Sanitary Landfill for $27,432.78. Magna 5 for $9,808. and Orange and Rockland PJ Solar for $32,453.76. From the capital fund, we had MHE Engineering for $12,296.52, Walmart for $139.73, and Orange and Rockland for $29.94. I'd like to make a motion to pay the bills.
Second.
Second by Councilman at Large Hockenberry. Any discussion on the bills? All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? That motion carries.
Finance last met Wednesday the 20th. We reviewed the proposed budget with the department heads that were present and the public that was present. Our next finance meeting will be December 18th at 6 p.m. And that's all I have, Mayor.
All right, thank you. Tours of IDA, Councilwoman Net.
Thank you, Mayor. Tourism last met on November 13th. The board discussed downtown spooktacular. They would like to add additional activities for next year. They also discussed next year's Italian festival and were considering making it a 2-day event. The 10th annual Chris Kindle Market will be held on Sunday, December 1st from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. downtown. Indoor vendors will be located in the Erie trackside and newly added this year's R.C. Smith Mercantile Building, along with many outdoor vendors. It's just in time to kick off your holiday shopping season. There will be horse and wagon rides, petting zoo, and pony rides. Whoville Returns will be held on Sunday, December 15th from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. downtown. When is our next meeting? Okay, so we're not sure if we're gonna meet.
Taking a month off.
Okay,
Okay,
so,
the next meeting.
okay,
The next meeting.
okay.
Merry Christmas.
Be determined.
So their meeting will be determined, and I hope to announce it at the next meeting. Thank you.
All right. Fire and Emergency Management.
Are you done?
Thank you.
Oh, you
No.
got IDA? Oh, man.
Man, game on soon, huh?
IGA has not met. Their scheduled meeting is in December on the 16th at 6 p.m. here in the council chambers, pending agenda items. And the 9th annual Kuchar Shoe Drive is still accepting new footwear until December 16th. Donations may be dropped off at the Gun Lady located at 41 Front Street. And that's all. Thank you, Mayor.
Okay. Fire and Emergency Management.
Thank you, Mayor. I was on vacation, so Misty was gonna hold the meeting, but we didn't have a quorum, so basically, I don't think there's really anything to report on fire this
Very
time.
good.
Thank you, Mayor.
CDA, Councilwoman Dennison.
Thank you, Mayor. Port Jervis CDA last met on 11/21/24 in the Mayor's Conference Room. Port Jervis CDA has 374 families on the Section 8 wait list. The first city contract for the DRI grant, Small Projects Fund, has been received for Common Council consideration. With a 12/24 deadline, the December 2024 FEMA grant under Assistance to the Firefighters is now open. An application for SCBA's will be submitted. The next meeting is scheduled for Wednesday, December 18th, 2024 at the Rec Center on 134 Pike Street. I also have a resolution to read. Of the Common Council of the City of Port Jervis, grant acceptance, New York State Downtown Revitalization Initiative Small Project Fund Grant 2024. Whereas, as announced in April 2023 by Governor Hochul, that the City of Port Jervis was New York State's Mid-Hudson Downtown Revitalization Initiative Round 6 Grant Award recipient, and whereas after local planning committee review and New York State confirmation in May 2024, 4 city projects were identified for funding. Small projects, Riverside Park improvements, Jersey Avenue improvements, and marketing and branding. And whereas the city has received the grant contract for the first of the 4 projects, the Small Project Fund totaling $600,000, and whereas the Port Jervis Community Development Agency was identified in the project documentation as the Small Project Fund Administrator. Now therefore, it is hereby resolved that the Common Council of the City of Port Jervis hereby approves the contract with the New York State Housing Trust Fund Corporation under the New York State Downtown Revitalization Initiative grant titled Small Project Fund, shares ID 202404006 for $600,000, and it is further resolved that the Port Jervis CDA will administer and be compensated per the completed budget for this activity, and it is further resolved that the mayor or his designee is authorized to execute any and all documents in connection with its completion. I'd like to get a motion.
Second that.
Second by Councilman Rhodes. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries.
And that is all I have, Mayor.
Okay, thank you. DPW.
Thank you, Mayor. Garbage and recycling will be picked up on its normal schedule Monday, the 25th, Tuesday, the 26th. On Wednesday, the 27th of this week, garbage and recycling pickup will be for the 3rd and 4th wards. On the week of December 2nd, garbage and recycling and paper pickup will be on its normal schedule. 2024 garbage schedule available on the city website at www.portjervisny.gov or by emailing the DPW office at dpwclerk@portjervisny.gov. Compost pile and dump tickets have been suspended for the remainder of the season. We will reopen in spring of 2025. Final loose and bag leaf pickup will be on the week of December 2nd, so have them out to the curb that week. They're gonna sit there till spring. Happy Thanksgiving from everyone at the DPW. Our next meeting of DPW will be held December 2nd at 6 p.m. here in the council chambers. Also, I'd like to just touch base on the annual Brick Drew Christmas Parade. It'll be held on Sunday, December 8th. Lineup is at 2:30 p.m. at the Matamoros Firehouse. The parade kicks off at 4:30 p.m. and will end in the Front Street corridor. We will be closing the street, having a Christmas tree lighting that evening. Santa and Mrs. Claus will be there. We're also going to have some open fires for roasting marshmallows and other activities for the kids. Applications for floats can be contact Yolanda Emerson at Edward Jones Investments, 123 Pike Street. She has applications for anyone who wants to march or put a float in the parade. Just looking for more participation. So usually everybody just shows up that day and nobody knows you're coming. They just show up and get in the parade. So hopefully we'll have a little more notification and organization as to who's coming to the parade this year. That's what we're looking for. And that is all I have. Thank you, Mayor.
All right, thank you. Okay, a couple of public assembly permits here. The ECT Group Theater Production is looking to utilize the Port Jervis Community Center on the second floor again. This is going to be from May 2nd through May 4th, 2025. They do have all their document and their insurance papers, and there was no objections from the department heads.
Motion. Second.
Motion by Councilman Rhodes, second by Councilman Lawrence Hockenberry. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries. The EC Group Theater Production, they are going to be holding another theater production on the second floor of the Port Jervis Community Center, and this will be held from June 6th through June 8th, 2025.
Motion.
Motion by Councilman Rhodes, second by Councilman Vicarello. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries. The Port Jervis Humane Society is looking to hold a picture with Santa with pets at Howard Wheat Engine Company number 4, and this will be held on November 30th, Saturday. And they too have all their paperwork, and there was no objections from the fire department, fire chief, or any of the department heads.
Short notice.
Yeah, I think this one got lost in the shuffle, honestly.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Councilman Morello,
Second.
second by Councilman at Large Hockenberry. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries. Orange County, the 2024 Orange County Household Hazardous Waste and Operation Safe Scripts Pharmaceutical Collection Event will be held Saturday, December 14th at the Port Jervis High School. It will be held from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., rain or shine. And if you also have a business or light industrial business, they will hold cleanup, or they will take bulk product the day before.
Paint, they take that paint down, dry paint.
Yes.
Yeah. It just has to be done by appointment, and you have to contact them. We will put this up on the Facebook page. The city this week was awarded $1.5 million for our water filtration plant. This was a grant that we targeted in the early part of this year. This was a CBDG grant. And I'd like to thank our Department of Public Works Superintendent Steve Duryea, Chief Water Plant Operator Scott Decker, MHE, and Valerie Machinsky for being very aggressive with this. This money will go towards upgrading and expanding our water plant. And this is just part one of what we're looking to do. And as soon as that work is commencing, hopefully in summer of next year, we're going to target more money to further upgrade and expand our plant. Good job to those guys. I'd also like to thank the DPW for hanging the new Christmas lights throughout town. They are a noticeable difference, and I can't thank them enough. It took them a few extra days this year because everything was new, and everything looks great. I understand they're going to be adding a few more little things as the day goes on, the week goes on. So be on the lookout for some more. I'd like to thank Darla Shields. Tonight we read off a resolution to hire a new HR director. Darla has been our human resources director for a year. Darla is eligible for retirement and had to retire because of her previous employment, and we will miss her, and we appreciate her building the HR office off the ground literally last year. The city did not have an HR director. It is definitely a needed position within City Hall here, and we thank her for that. The parking passes for the city municipal lots, please, if you haven't gotten any yet, go to the clerk's office if you plan on parking in there. The increase starts December 1st, and the parking passes increase to $80 this year. What else we got here? I believe that is it.
Other than, Mayor, wishing everyone a happy Thanksgiving and reminding people that there'll be enhanced DW live patrols.
Yes, please, if you're gonna drink and drive, do so responsibly. There will be enhanced. Don't drink and drive. If you're gonna drink responsibly, do not drive. Yes, trying to get it, right? With that, everybody have a happy Thanksgiving. We'll see everybody on December 9th. Motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second by Councilman Rhodes. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed?
7:40.
No, we don't do that no more?
Come on, you should have it when you catch me on.
Yeah.